Radios London on 1458 AM and DAB. Celebrating 9 glorious years of broadcasting excellence. This is Leica Radio.
From the Sky News Centre at 9, the Home Secretary says enough is enough, suggesting people are sick of tough talk and inadequate action on migrants. Suella Braverman's been speaking to The Sun ahead of new legislation expected on Tuesday aimed at tackling asylum seekers crossing the Channel. Fellow Cabinet Minister Chris Heaton-Harris says he accepts some communities are running out of patience with migration in the UK.
There are lots of people who are triggered in all sorts of ways by this level of illegal immigration into our country, so we do need to deal with this.
Matt Hancock told colleagues he wanted to frighten the pants off everybody about COVID during lockdown. Leaked WhatsApp messages show the former Health Secretary discuss using fear of a new strain of the virus to warn against rule breaking. More than 100 countries have agreed a treaty to protect vast swathes of the planet's oceans. They're being damaged by pollution over overfishing, but it's taken 15 years to reach a deal. Prince Harry has revealed more details about his drug use, claiming cocaine did nothing for him, but that marijuana really helped him mentally. The Duke of Sussex has given a new interview, this time to a doctor who believes he has attention deficit disorder. He's previously discussed taking substances in his book. Journalist Christina Patterson's had enough, though.
It's got to the point where it's just embarrassing, actually. The fact that if you look at the rest of the news today, what's happening in Ukraine, people struggling to pay their bills, I find it breathtaking that one man can think that his own apparent trauma can be so incredibly fascinating.
Football now, and a dramatic 97th minute winner saw Arsenal come from 2-0 down to beat Bournemouth 3-2 and maintain their 5-point lead at the top of the Premier League. Southampton moved off the bottom with a win over Leicester, and the Scottish Premiership Rangers beat Kilmarnock. And Chris Rock's finally spoken about being smacked by Will Smith on stage at the Oscars a year ago during a live Netflix show. The comedian claimed he took a hit like boxer Manny Pacquiao. That's the latest. I'm Tim Jones.
Okay everyone, this food looks great, but the photos really need some work.
Dev's new culinary magazine is launching soon. He needs a food photographer to help get them amazing exposure.
Okay, let's find someone who'll do these dishes justice.
Indeed can help him find great people fast.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. Sponsor a job on Indeed to unlock more tools that save you time and help you hire quality candidates. To start hiring, visit Indeed.com/try today.
Winner of Radio Station of the Year at the Asian Media Awards 2022.
Leica Radio, London.
Leica Radio weather.
Today's weather: light cloud and light winds. In London and surrounding areas, top temperature 7 centigrade. Sunset is at 5:47 p.m.
Leica Radio. Leica Radio.
Flight updates are brought to you by TravelUp.com. Flights, hotels and holidays.
Let's go for a flight update. All flights are as scheduled, but please check with your flight operators before heading to the airport.
Flight updates were brought to you by TravelUp.com. Lowest prices are guaranteed only when you book directly through TravelUp.com. Call 0207 580 5000. Flight updates were brought to you by TravelUp.com. Lowest prices are guaranteed only when you book directly through TravelUp.com. Call 0207 580 5000.
Celebrating the 150th edition of Talking Points with Keith Vaz on Leica Radio.
Good morning and welcome to the 150th edition of Talking Points on Leica Radio with me, Keith Vaz. Can you believe it, listeners of Leica Radio? Talking Points is 150 editions today. Wow. The more you praise and celebrate your life, the more there is in life to celebrate. Happy 150th program to us. It's indeed a milestone to celebrate and be proud of. I think people said I'd only do 10. Well, here I am, still going. Thank you, Priyanka, not just for a great show, but also for your congratulations. Happy birthday this week to the Leica chairman, Alaraja Sebaskran, Marvel Fernandez, Fatima Alamo, and to my son, Luke. Let's go round the world to get some top news stories of the week. First to India. A temple in the southern Indian state of Kerala has introduced a mechanical elephant to conduct its rituals. The initiative by authorities at Sri Krishna Temple in Thrissur district is part of their pledge to stop using live animals for any festivities. The model was donated by People for Ethical Treatment of Animals, PETA, India, and actress Parvati Thiruvuttu also supported them. Let's protect our live animals. From India, let's go over to Nigeria. The ruling party candidate Bola Tinubu has been declared the winner of Nigeria's presidential election. The 70-year-old veteran politician got 36% of the vote, official results show. Tinubu is one of Nigeria's richest politicians and based his campaign on his record of rebuilding the biggest city in Lagos when he was the governor. If you think traffic jams are bad in London, you should try visiting Lagos. Anyone planning to go to India? Well, you're going to find it's hot, hot, hot. It's going to be a blistering summer after recording its hottest February since 1901, the weather department of the Indian government said. The average maximum temperature was 29.5 degrees centigrade in February. The Indian Met Department, the IMD, has also forecast enhanced probability of heat waves between March and April, so be aware. In our Inventors series, Who Invented the TV? John Logie Baird was a Scottish inventor, electrical engineer, who demonstrated the world's first live working television on the 26th of January 1926. He went on to invent the first publicly demonstrated colour TV system and the first viable purely electronic colour TV tube. The TV, therefore, is 97 years old this year. On the occasion of the 150th programme today, we had to have a superstar. Well, you won't be disappointed. We're going over to Mumbai and we're going to talk to Manisha Koralia, an acting superstar whose films have enthralled cinema goers over the years throughout the subcontinents. Though of Nepalese origin, her reach is beyond Nepal into India and other countries. She's known for her work in both commercial and independent cinema and is the recipient of several major accolades, including the Filmfare Awards, and she's an ambassador for the UN. From acting, she may become a political superstar. Well, you will hear more about that exclusively on Leica Radio later in the programme. But before we hear from Manisha, we're dedicating the whole programme to an interview with her, let's hear some music. And what better music than a song that made her famous with the great Shah Rukh Khan? You remember Dancing on the Top of That Train? Let's hear Chaya Chaya from the movie Dil Se.
चल छैया 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 चल छैया 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 चल छैया 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 चल छैया 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 चल छैया 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 चल छैया 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 सारे इश्क की छाँव चल छैया छैया सारे इश्क की छाँव चल छैया पाँव जन्नत चले चल छैया छैया पाँव जन्नत चले चल छैया चल छैया 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 वो यार है जो खुशबू की तरह जिसकी जुबान उर्दू की तरह मेरी शाम रात मेरी कायनात वो यार मेरा सैया सैया चल छैया 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 चल छैया 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 चल छैया 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 चल गलमा गलमा मेरा 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 गलमा गलमा यार मिसाले ओस चले पाँव के तले फिर दोस्त चले कभी डाल डाल कभी बात बात में हवा पे ढूंढूं उसके निशान सारे इश्क की छाँव चल छैया छैया सारे इश्क की छाँव चल छैया पाँव जन्नत चले चल छैया छैया पाँव जन्नत चले चल छैया चल छैया 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 चल छैया 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 चल छैया 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 छैया
Talking Points with Keith Vaz, celebrating diversity. Leica, London.
Welcome back. This is Keith Vaz on Talking Points on Leica Radio. I hope you enjoyed the music. My very special guest today on the 150th program is Manisha Koirala, a famous South Asian actress whose films have enthralled cinema goers over the years. A Nepalese actress known throughout the subcontinent for her work in both commercial and independent cinema, and a recipient of several major accolades, including 4 Filmfare Awards. The government of Nepal awarded her with the Order of the Gorkha Dakshina Bahu, the second highest honor of the country, in 2001. She made her acting debut in 1989 and has since established herself as a leading actress. She has received critical recognition for her portrayals of characters in various genres. In addition to acting, she is also the Goodwill Ambassador for the United Nations Population Fund for India in 1999 and for Nepal in 2015. Let's go over to Mumbai and join Manisha Koirala. Thank you for joining us today for Mumbai. Good morning, or I should say good afternoon, Manisha Koirala.
Thank you, Mr. Vaz, for having me for this program. I look forward, and good morning to you and good afternoon to me.
Your new film, Shehzada, was released on the 17th of February worldwide and is receiving critical acclaim in the UK and is indeed very, very successful. Tell us about your new blockbuster. Are you pleased with the success of this particular film?
Absolutely. It was good to work with a new generation director and actors, and having known the director's parents very well, it was interesting to see now be directed by the kid. So yeah, I mean, I think the whole experience was pretty good.
Now, your next big and anticipated project is Sanjay Leela Bhanshali's Heramandi, a Netflix series. What was it like working with such a hitmaker like Sanjay? And Netflix, of course, is now dominant in terms of people's viewing habits. Did it take you a long time to agree to do this? Or is this now a natural progression for an actress of your caliber?
I think the OTT platform is the future of entertainment business, because a lot shift has happened after COVID and people's habits have changed. And though it's not something great for the cinema goers who love cinema, who love the experience of going into the theater, but we cannot deny the presence of OTT platform anymore in our lives, because I think it's present in each and every household. And I must say it must be present, and multiple platforms must be present, because a kid might want something else, a wife might want something else, father might want something else. So OTT platform is the present and is the future for here to stay. And also, I feel OTT platforms' attitude of welcoming newer scripts, newer ideas, out of the box, creative directors, writers, actors, actresses, and the works is also very good, very encouraging. To have your work viewed at the same time in some 300, 400 countries at the same time is also quite exciting. So I feel very, very happy and hopeful that I'm part of this whole new trend that is happening in entertainment business. And I have worked before as well. I did 2 other projects with them. And however, Heramandi is Sanjay Leela Bhanshali's first debut into OTT, and I am over the moon to be part of his first debut on OTT. I was part of his first venture into films. When he directed his first film, Khamoshi, I was the main lead in that. And now among the leads in his debut in OTT platform. So I'm over the moon of this project. This is a mega project. And to be part of that, it's a great honor.
This is Keith Vaz on Talking Points on Leica Radio. I'm talking to the acting superstar Manisha Koralia. We're going to take a short break and we're going to be back with more questions. This song is dedicated to our chairman, Alaraja Subhaskran, who celebrated his birthday on the 2nd of March. It'll remind him of the old country. It's by Dee and Santosh Narayan. It's called Enjoy Anjami. Enjoy, Mr. Chairman.
अंगदमे ஒட்டார சந்தனமே முல்ல மலர் கொடி முத்தாரமே எங்கூரு குத்தாளமே
துருக்கு பையமா வெத்தல மட்டையம்மா சுமந்த கையம்மா மத்தல மொட்டியம்மா தாயம்மா என்ன பண்ண மாயம்மா பள்ளியம்மா வேறாண்டி சங்கதிய கூறாண்டி கண்ணடிய காணாண்டி இந்த
அன்ன கிளி அடியால மர கிழவண்ண கிளி நல்லபடி வாழ சொல்லி இந்த மண்ணை கொடுத்தானே பூர்வ குடி கம்மங்கர காணி எல்லாம் பாடி திரிஞ்சானே ஆதிக்குடி நாய் நரி பூனைக்கும் தான் இந்த ஏரி குளம் கூட சொந்தமடி என்ஜாமி வாங்கோ ஒன்னாரி அம்மா ஏ அம்பாரி இந்தா மும்மாரி என்ஜாமி வாங்கோ ஒன்னாரி அம்மா ஏ அம்பாரி இந்தா மும்மாரி குக்கு முட்டைய போடும் கோழிக்கு ஒப்பனை யாரு மயிலுக்கு பச்சைய பூசும் பாசிக்கு குச்சிய அடுக்குன கூட்டுக்கு
ஆடுபட்ட மக்கா மரப்பு மேட்டுக்கார வேர்வ தண்ணி சொக்கா மினுக்கு நாட்டுக்கார அகட்டி கருப்பட்டி பூதாங்கோடு மண்ணு சட்டி அதோட கூடு கட்டி ஆரம்பிச்ச நகரிக்கும் செஞ்சன ஜனக்கு ஜன மக்களே உப்புக்கு சப்பு கொட்டு முட்டைக்குள்ள சட்டு கொட்டு அட்டைக்கு ரத்தம் கொட்டு கிட்டி புல்லு வெட்டி வெட்டு
5 மரம் வளர்த்த அழகான தோட்டம் வச்சு தோட்டம் செழிச்சாலும் தொண்டை கடலே கரையே வனமே சனமே நிலமே கொலமே இடமே தடமே
என்ஜாமி வாங்கோ ஒன்னாரி அம்பா ஏ அம்பாரி இந்தா மும்மாரி என்ஜாமி வாங்கோ ஒன்னாரி அம்பா ஏ அம்பாரி இந்தா மும்மாரி
Celebrating the 150th edition of Talking Points with Keith Vaz on Leica Radio.
Haldiram brings you the most loved Indian sweets which are freshly made in UK. Now order your favorite Haldiram products online only on haldiramuk.com. Also available at your local Asian store at super special prices.
MantraHolidays.co.uk presents 2023 Travel Destination Catalogue. Scotland from only £345. Tulip Gardens Holland from only £299. With great Indian food and Schengen visa services available, call on 020 3773 6333. That's 020 3773 6333. MantraHolidays.co.uk.
The one thing COVID did give us, digital transformation. If you're serious about digital growth and would like a tactical approach to your digital marketing, then remember the name Hearty Hanks. With over 20 years experience and a proven track record, we have the talent and know-how to deliver online success. Hearty Hanks, experts in consultancy, branding, design, e-commerce, search and social. Call Hearty Hanks today on 020 8827 1600 or visit hhdigital.uk. Hearty Hanks, your partners for digital success.
There's help for households. If you've reached state pension age and your weekly income is below £182.60 or £278.70 if you live with a partner, you could be eligible for pension credit, even if you own your home or have savings. If you're eligible, that's worth £3,500 a year on average, and you can get help with heating bills, council tax and more, plus up to £900 in cost of living payments. Search pension credit or call 0800 99 1234. Qualifying income level may be higher in some circumstances.
इस साल बहुत सारे बच्चे पिछले सालों की निस्बत सांस की तकलीफ से जुड़ी बीमारियों और स्ट्रेप ए का ज्यादा शिकार हो रहे हैं। अगरचे ये इन्फेक्शंस आमतौर पर माइल्ड और आसानी से इलाज के काबिल होते हैं, लेकिन कुछ सीरियस भी हो सकते हैं। आपके लिए जरूरी है कि आप इस बात का खास तौर पर ख्याल रखें कि कब आपके बच्चे को मेडिकल हेल्प की जरूरत है। इस उपलक्ष्य में बनाडूस बहुत सारी जुबानों में आपको जानकारी और गाइडेंस उपलब्ध कराते हैं कि सांस की तकलीफ से जुड़ी इन्फेक्शंस या स्ट्रेप ए की सूरत में आप घर में बच्चों का ध्यान कैसे रख सकते हैं और कब और कहां से मदद ले सकते हैं। इस विषय में और ऐसी दूसरी सुविधाओं की जानकारी के लिए विजिट families.banados.org.uk/health।
फौजी दिल्ली अमृतसर
या यूरोप के अंदर
ट्रैवल करेंगे मस्त कलंदर,
लाहौर या पेशावर
या दुबई घुमाकर,
फोटो खिंचाकर या रीले बनाकर।
अच्छा तो लगता है।
वो तो है, पर आजकल कन्वीनियंटली एयर टिकट कहाँ मिलता है?
मिलता है ना, मान ट्रैवल, टाइम इज फ्लाइंग, लेट्स फ्लाई टू। जस्ट कॉल 0208 099 9900।
हर ट्रिप में आपका मान रखेंगे।
मान ट्रैवल।
Mom, have you bought some of those delicious noodles?
You mean Coca, the king of noodles? Coca means delicious. Variety of flavors available in Coca Packet, Coca Cup and Coca Bowl noodles. Suitable for vegetarians and halal approved. The king of noodles, Coca noodles, packets, cups and bowls, now available everywhere in the UK.
Himalaya Carpets is now doing buy now and pay later with up to 12 months interest-free credit available on all carpets, sofas and beds. Branches at Southall, Slough and Hounslow.
Himalayan carpets for low, low prices. Himalayan carpets. देखो नजर उठा के सेट को ये छा गया है, खाने को रखे ताजा हर दिल को भा गया है। देखो तो जिंदगी भी लहरा के गा रही है, सेट को के साथ खुशियाँ नजदीक आ रही है। सेट को मिला तो हर पल एहसास पा गया है।
जहाँ जिंदगी वहाँ सेटको माइक्रोवेव फूड कंटेनर्स।
सुनो, मेहमान आने वाले हैं और चाय के साथ सर्व करने के लिए कुछ नहीं है।
मैं अभी नजदीकी स्टोर से जैमिन के स्नैक्स लाता हूँ।
जैमिन फूड्स, the ethnic taste of India, लेकर आए हैं खाखरा, चिक्कीज, सोन पापड़ी, रोस्टेड चना, पिकल, पापड़ और ढेरों authentic Indian snacks.
Now available in selected Sainsbury's and Asian grocers near you.
There are lots of little things you can do to save money on your energy bill. Like turning your boiler flow temperature down to 60 degrees, swapping to an energy-saving light bulb, switching off unused appliances, dialing down the temperature on your washing machine, closing all of your curtains at night, and turning a radiator down in a room you're not using. On their own, they may not sound like much, but they all add up and could save you hundreds of pounds. Visit gov.uk/save energy for all of our energy saving tips.
The personalities that matter with Keith Vaz on Talking Points.
Leica Radio.
Welcome back. This is Keith Vaz on Talking Points on Leica Radio. I'm having a great conversation with Manisha Koralia, an acting superstar. There's no question that the viewers at Netflix are going to be looking forward in anticipation to this particular movie. But in terms of your career, it's been a long and successful career. I'm afraid my 150 editions of Talking Points, which we celebrate today, doesn't compare to what you've done. What has been the biggest change that you have seen as far as cinema is concerned? Is there anything when you do those takes, when you're on set, that you wish was still the same when you first started in 1989? Or have you just gone with the flow?
I started in 90s, not 89. I think I started in 91 was my first film release, and 90 we started shooting. So I consider myself of 90s, but it doesn't make any difference. That's why I kept quiet. But yeah, I mean, a lot has changed, and I welcome all the changes. With every decade, there's a new trend and new things. But I love the fact that because the visibility is at 300, 400 countries at the same time, the quality of work is on par with any international project. So whatever we are working on is on par with whether it's American or British or any country which makes excellent product. So I think the quality-wise, we have shot up to a huge height. And the talent was always there, but because there was not enough platform, it was not getting chances. But now the chances are there, the platforms are there. So the talent is oozing out of every field and every field of cinema. So I think that is a great thing. However, I'm an old-timer. I'm old school. And I love the pace of the old school. I love the tehravness. It's basically being still, not always on the move, not always trying to perfect yourself, not always, on the edge, but just being still and enjoying that moment. Whether it's a poetry needs time, and a poetry needs thought, poetry needs depth. For all that, we need to stay still. And I feel today the race is too fast. Everybody's going too fast. I wish we could stop and smell the roses and then move ahead,
Well, before we do stop, let us just ask you about favourites for you before we go on to talk about politics in Nepal, which are obviously an issue that people talk about all the time when they associate your name. Who's the favourite actor that you have liked to appear with, or the favourite actress?
I feel, Mr. Keith, that I have worked with the most creative actors and directors already. But having said that, this whole new generation of actors are doing excruciating, excellent work. I think Ranbir Kapoor, I worked in Sanjay, is a very talented actor. Ranveer Singh is a very, very talented actor. I think Alia Bhatt is a very talented actor. And I think Deepika Padukone is also a very talented and beautiful actress. So I'm more... And Nawazuddin, I have not actually worked with. I am keen to work with Nawazuddin Sheikh. And I would like to work with the younger generation, good performers, good actors. Yeah.
Now, what about greatest hits? Your favourite film, the one that you look back and say, that is my masterpiece. I know it's still to come because you've got many, many acting years left in you. But tell us on our 150th birthday what you would regard as being your favourite film that you've been in.
I loved a few of my films with Mani Ratnam, sir. I have loved Vinod Chopra's film 1942 A Love Story. I have loved Mani Ratnam's Dil Se and Bombay. I've loved Sanjay Bansali's Khamoshi. I've loved Mansoor Khan's Akele Hum Akele Tum. So there have been multiple good projects that I have worked on, and with the greatest of directors. So I have enjoyed working and being part of that. Also, my first film, Saudagar, was a major hit where I met Gulshan Grover. Most of my film industry friends are from my first entry into the films, be it Deepti Naval, Jackie Shroff, Gulshan Grover. So all of them. So yeah, I mean, that film also has a great memories. So all of work that I have been blessed to do.
This is Keith Vaz on Talking Points on Leica Radio. I'm talking to the acting superstar Manisha Koralia. We're going to take a short break and we're going to be back with more questions. My next song is a dedication to another birthday boy this week. I wasn't able to buy him a Lamborghini, but I bought him something else. This is for Luke. It's Lamborghini from Jai Mummy D.
Lamborghini kumai jane o, Lamborghini kumai jane o, chhad ke girlfriend nu dooji kudiyan bithai jane o, chhad ke girlfriend nu dooji kudiyan bithai jane o, kali kali gogla nu chak chak ke, kali gogla जाने ओ
सारिया सहेलियां ने लिफ्ट में तो मंगी है कहंदियां सी गड्डी है फरारी तो भी चंगी है मेरा की कसूर तुयो इंटरो कराया सी अखियां ना लड़ जान ताई गागल पाया सी
गल्ला छुट्टियां बनाई जाने गल्ला छुट्टियां बनाई जाने फ्रॉड साडे नाल करके मेरे फ्रेंडां नु पटाई जाने फ्रॉड साडे नाल करके मेरे फ्रेंडां नु पटाई जाने अजकल दे मुंडियां दे चाइनीज वादे ने मिंटां विच टुट जाने ऐना दे इरादे ने अजकल मुंडियां दे चाइनीज वादे ने मिंटां विच टुट जाने ऐना दे इरादे
साडी एवें उड़ाई जाने
Talking Points. Leica. Time checks are brought to you by TravelUp.com. Our lowest prices are guaranteed only when you book directly through TravelUp.com or call 0207 580 5000.
Leica Radio.
Traffic and travel.
I'm Michael Page. In Richmond, Hill Street remains closed northbound between Richmond Bridge and Red Lion Street for water main repairs. Staying in Richmond, it's looking busy both ways on the A316 Twickenham Road, just to the west of Richmond Circus at the turn for Parkshop because of roadworks. In East London at Barking, London Road is still closed in the one-way section between James Street and Linton Road for a police investigation, and Poplar High Street still closed both ways for emergency repairs between Wades Place and Saltwell Street. On the overground, there's no service running between Clapham Junction and Surrey Quays because of signalling problems. And that's the latest traffic and travel.
Say hello to Chase, the digital bank that makes every day rewarding.
Well, hang about, what does that mean?
Well, you get 1% cash back on your everyday debit card spending.
Like on my travel?
Yes.
On my decaf frappa skinny latte?
Sure, whatever that is.
Cash back on this dress?
Absolutely.
And what about dinner?
By all means.
And a drink afterwards?
It would be rude not to.
And my cab home?
Allow me. Get 1% cash back. Say hello to rewarding banking. Chase. Search Chase Bank.
18 plus UK residents. Cashback exceptions apply. Available for the first 12 months.
Celebrating the 150th edition of Talking Points with Keith Vaz on Leica Radio.
सस्ती से सस्ती फ्लाइट्स और हॉलिडे पैकेज चाहिए तो 24 घंटे 7 दिन किसी भी समय ट्रैवल हब का नंबर मिलाइए फॉर क्रूज टेलर मेड हॉलिडे होटल बुकिंग्स एंड हनीमून पैकेजेस हमसे सस्ता कहीं नहीं मिल सकता कॉल ट्रैवल हब 24/7 on 0208-782-8833 or visit travelhubltd.co.uk.
Travel Hub, best service with unbeatable price.
At all protected.
Visit travelhubltd.co.uk.
My name is Michael and I've been a care worker with Stephen for 12 years now. It's been brilliant to support him to enjoy a more independent life. So much so that now he's helping others with learning disabilities.
My name is Stephen. I now coach other people with autism. I don't think I would have the confidence without Michael's support.
I just really admire how he's grown as a person over these years.
Search Care Careers now for a job made with understanding, made with teamwork, made with care.
Hello, Chico. Come to Einstein. You know I love tracking the energy we use on our smart meter display. Well, now I've found ways to help us save money on our energy bill. Like learning how to lower our combi boiler flow temperature. And shortening our showers to 4 minutes. Exactly. I'll track our energy use on my smart meter display.
For more ways to save money, search Smart Energy Tips. Eligibility may vary. Consumer action required.
Hira Foods, bringing you authentic Eastern flavors with a huge selection of products including spices, grains, lentils, rice, flours, pickles, sauces, nuts, and ready-to-eat meals. Hira Foods, king in quality, king in taste.
Leica Mobile is here to support you during these testing times. Get unlimited data, UK calls and texts, and 100 international minutes with Leica Mobile UK Plan Unlimited Bundle for just £25 for the next 30 days. EU roaming included. Please visit leicamobile.co.uk to buy yours today. This is a limited time offer. T's and C's apply. Leica Mobile.
SBI UK has got great news for your savings. The 35-day notice savings account with SBI UK can earn you 2.25% interest on your savings. You can withdraw the funds by giving a 35-day notice. Terms and conditions apply. For more details, visit sbiuk.com. SBI UK has been serving UK customers for over 100 years. SBI UK is regulated by the FCA and PRA.
K Furniture's huge stock sale is now on. Save up to 70% on sofas, dining, beds, bedroom, living and lounge furniture. All available for immediate delivery, only while stocks last. Visit K Furniture showrooms in Cricklewood, Harrow, Hatch End and Hayes. Hurry, when it's gone, it's gone. kfurniture.co.uk. Quality furniture at unbeatable prices.
Haldiram brings you the most loved Indian sweets which are freshly made in UK. Now order your favorite Haldiram products online only on haldiramuk.com. Also available at your local Asian store at super special prices.
This is a 30-second ad. That's not long, but it's long enough to do something that could save you money on your energy bills. In 30 seconds, you can turn your boiler flow temperature down to 60 degrees, or switch off unused appliances, turn a radiator down in a room you're not using, or dial down the temperature on your washing machine. Each one you do will be 30 seconds well spent. They all add up and could save you hundreds of pounds. Visit gov.uk/save energy for more energy saving ideas.
बिना चांद के आसमान कैसा लगेगा?
बिल्कुल अधूरा.
बिना शीरी के फरहाद?
अकेली.
बिना लबाबदार बिरयानी के ईद?
तौबा तौबा.
तभी तो कहती हूँ कि कुछ जोड़ियाँ बेजोड़ होती हैं, जैसे कि लंबे और नफीस ग्रेन्स वाला टिल्डा ग्रैंड एक्स्ट्रा लॉन्ग बासमती राइस और बिरयानी।
अब समझ आया, बिरयानी को बेहतरीन बनाता है कौन? Elevate your biryani with Tilda Grand Extra Long Basmati Rice. Ramadan Mubarak from Tilda.
Welcome back. This is Keith Vaz on Talking Points on Leica Radio. I'm having a great conversation with Manisha Koralia, an acting superstar. Now, before we close, just a couple of questions about politics. How can we not ask you about politics? You're from a politically prominent family in Nepal, probably the most politically prominent family. Your grandfather was the former Prime Minister of Nepal, and your father was a former member of the cabinet. What was it like growing up in the political goldfish bowl, where everyone was watching and scrutinizing everything your family was doing?
Well, I think those days, the times were different. And there was a whole lot of values and focus and sense of service was part of politics. And a lot of people that I know from back then have changed over the period of time. And today is all about, putting the opponent down and being Mr. Right, even if it's wrong for the country or for the, the future of the country and the security of the country. I mean, it's from the service to the people and to the nation, it has turned into service to the self. And that transition is why politics in general are not really appreciated by the people, because it's now everybody starts looking with a suspicion. But I think politics is a great platform to do service. If I'm a social worker, I can probably change 10 people's lives, help 10 people. But if I'm a politician and help in creating a good policy that will be impacting thousands of people. So I think if used that platform well, it's the best platform ever for good of humanity.
Now, you're one of the most famous Nepalis in the world. The pressure on you to join the family business of politics must be enormous. Give us an exclusive for our 150th birthday on Talking Points and announce that you're running.
I am not running right now, but the thing is, it would be a transition if I feel that I'm confident that I can go in the muck and shine like a lotus, I would probably do that. But if I fear that, oh, this is a muck and I will, whatever is left of me will get sunk into that muck, then I would rather be an artist, an influencer in the society and speak about the right causes, do a social work. And maybe my area of influence will be smaller, but at least the peace of mind, the dignity, that all that will be there. But that's the reason I'm actually debating whether should I jump in or should I stay and be useful in this way. Because at the core of going into politics would be service to the people and service to the nation. And if I'm confident I can do that, I would.
Well, you've heard it on Leica Radio here as an exclusive for the first time. It is being considered a run in politics. Run, Manisha, run. We're going to have an Indian origin, possibly President of the United States, either Nikki Haley or Kamala Harris. And you've heard it here for the first time. Manisha Koralia, it has been an honor talking to you today on this a very special occasion for Talking Points. You may not know this. When I first decided to take up radio when I retired from politics, I was told, well, we'll give you 10 weeks. Well, it's now been 150 weeks. So,
wow.
if you decide to run, I'm sure that'll make a very great difference. We always ask our special guests to choose a song that means something very special to them and to dedicate it to someone special. Which song would you like to choose and to whom would you like to dedicate
it to? First of all, Pete, congratulations for 150th anniversary. That's a great achievement. The song that I would like to play is Kar Har Maidan Fateh. That's from my film Sanju, and I love that energy, the lyrics, what it resonates, and it talks about win all the war that you are going to be facing. Don't give up. So I love that. And that's to all the listeners, because all of us face challenges in our life. And it's just that every challenge should be taken and okay, I'm going to win this. I'm going to overcome this. Whether it's a small or big doesn't matter. It's just the attitude that matters.
Manisha Koralia, thank you so much for joining us today, and the best of luck for your future career in politics or in the cinema. Thank you for joining us on the 150th anniversary of Talking Points.
Thank you, Keith. Thank you so much for having me. Thank you.
Let's hear Manisha Koralia's song.
घायल परिंदा है तू, दिखला दे जिंदा है तू, बाकी है तुझ में हौसला, तेरे जुनू के आगे अंबर पनाहे मांगे, कर डाले तू जो फैसला,
टूटी तकदीरें तो क्या, टूटी शमशीरें तो क्या, टूटी शमशीरों से ही हो, कर हर मैदान फतेह, कर हर मैदान फतेह, कर हर मैदान फतेह, रे बंदे हर मैदान फतेह,
कर हर मैदान फतेह, कर हर मैदान फतेह, कर हर मैदान फतेह, रे बंदे हर मैदान फतेह.
इन गर्दिशों के बादलों पे चढ़ के वक्त का गिरेबा पकड़ के पूछना है जीत का पता, जीत का पता.
इन मुट्ठियों में चांद तारे भर के, आसमां की हद से गुजर के, हो जा तू भीड़ से जुदा, भीड़ से जुदा, भीड़ से जुदा. कहने को सर्रा है तू, लोहे का छर्रा है तू, टूटी शमशीरों से ही हो,
कर हर मैदान फतेह कर हर मैदान फतेह बंदिया हर मैदान फतेह कर हर मैदान फतेह कर हर मैदान फतेह कर हर मैदान फतेह बंदिया हर मैदान फतेह कर हर मैदान फतेह कर हर मैदान फतेह कर हर मैदान फतेह बंदिया हर मैदान फतेह
कर हर मैदान फतेह रे बंदिया
Celebrating the 150th edition of Talking Points with Keith Vaz on Leica Radio.
Hello, my name is Wendy and I'm a care worker for Josh.
Hello, my name is Giles. Wendy is my care worker.
Working with Josh is so joyous. To support him with all his emotional needs and the things he loves to do, which is singing and dancing, it is the most rewarding, satisfying job you could ever wish to have.
Wendy is amazing.
Search Care Careers now for a job made with understanding, made with teamwork, made with care.
Hira Foods, bringing you authentic Eastern flavors with a huge selection of products including spices, grains, lentils, rice, flours, pickles, sauces, nuts, and ready-to-eat meals. Hira Foods, king in quality, king in taste.
अरे दीवानो गए दौर का नए दौर का और हर दौर का संगीत लेकर आ रहे हैं लेजेंडरी संगीतकार कल्याण जी आनंद जी की जोड़ी के आनंद जी वीर जी शाह। साथ में आएंगे नितिन मुकेश, साधना सरगम, सपना मुखर्जी, वैभव नयन, म्यूजिशियंस की पूरी टीम के साथ कलाकारों का मेला। ट्विंकल एंटरटेनमेंट की सुरीली पेशकश संडे 16 अप्रैल को द ओवो वेम्बली अरीना में। टिकट्स फ्रॉम बॉक्स ऑफिस एंड वीडियोरामा। फॉर फर्दर इंफॉर्मेशन कॉन्टैक्ट ट्विंकल एंटरटेनमेंट ऑन 07401 747 062.
Leica Mobile is here to support you during these testing times. Get unlimited data, UK calls and texts, and 100 international minutes with Leica Mobile UK Plan Unlimited Bundle for just £25 for the next 30 days. EU roaming included. Please visit leicamobile.co.uk to buy yours today. This is a limited time offer. T's and C's apply. Leica Mobile.
Sugar and Spice Lounge for the entire family.
Finger-licking Gujarati, Indo-Chinese, North and South Indian, veg and non-veg cuisine.
The ultimate family club. Come relax and watch sports on our large screens.
Book your special passes. Sugar and Spice Lounge opposite Queensbury Station or call 0208 616 0247.
Aao khao piyo jalsa karo. Satisfaction guaranteed or your money back. Conditions apply. Call 0208 6160 247. We have no other branches.
Travel with Star Tours and visit Scotland, Snowdonia, Lake District or choose day trips. Enjoy delicious Indian meals, sightseeing and accommodation from an APTA and ATOL bonded operator. Call Star Tours on 0208 900 2323 or visit startours.co.uk. Schengen visa services also provided.
Himalaya Carpets is now doing buy now and pay later with up to 12 months interest-free credit available on all carpets, sofas and beds. Branches at Southall, Slough and Hounslow.
Himalayan carpets for low prices. Himalayan carpets.
आजकल सेटको के हैं चर्चे हर ज़बान पर।
सेटको माइक्रोवेव फूड कंटेनर्स के जलवे हैं।
हर तरफ हर जगह
सिर्फ सेटको दिखे, चीजें ताजा रखें और ज्यादा टिके।
इसलिए सेटको पे हर किसी की नजर।
जहाँ जिंदगी वहाँ सेटको माइक्रोवेव फूड कंटेनर्स।
के फर्नीचर दी वड्डी स्टॉक सेल हुण शुरू हो चुकी है। सोफाज, डाइनिंग, बेड्स, बेडरूम्स, लिविंग एंड लाउंज फर्नीचर ते 70% तक दी बचत। इमीडिएट डिलीवरी दा लाभ लवो ओनली वाइल्स्ट स्टॉक लास्ट्स। आज ही क्रिकलवुड, हैरो, हैच एंड ते हेजविच के फर्नीचर दे शोरूम ते जाओ। जल्दी करो, स्टॉक खत्म। दा मतलब स्टॉक खत्म। kfurniture.co.uk. Quality furniture at unbeatable prices.
Haldiram brings you the most loved Indian sweets which are freshly made in UK. Now order your favorite Haldiram products online only on haldiramuk.com. Also available at your local Asian store at super special prices.
The personalities that matter with Keith Vaz on Talking Points.
Leica Radio.
Talking Points with Keith Vaz, celebrating diversity. Leica, London.
Welcome back. This is Keith Vaz on Talking Points on Leica Radio. Let's hear a song that was a hit in the recent football in Doha. It's called Calm Down by Rima, featuring Selena Gomez.
Another banger, baby, calm down, calm down. Yo, this your body, it puts in my heart for lockdown, oh lockdown. Yo, you sweet life, phantom, phantom. If I tell you say I love you, you know they for me, young girl, oh young girl. No, tell me no, oh, 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 oh. Baby, gon' give me your lo, 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 oh, 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 oh. You got me like whoa, 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 whoa. Shawty gon' give me your lo, 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 oh, 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 oh. I see this fine girl from my party, she wear yellow. Every other girl they do too much, but this girl mellow. Now in my fine situation, I go use they tell I'm mellow. Finally I find way to talk to the girl, but she ain't no one follow. Who you gonna phone for one? When you know I come for one, then I start to feel a bum bum one. But she dey give me small one. I know, say she's a bit pass it down one. But she feeling insecure, cause her friends go they go my light ring go on. Go they go my light ring go on. Baby, calm down. Yo, this your body, it puts in my heart for lockdown, oh lockdown. Yo, you sweet life, phantom, phantom. If I tell you say I love you, you know they for me, young girl, oh young girl. No, tell me no, oh, 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 oh. Baby, gon' give me your lo, 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 oh, 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 oh. You got me like whoa, 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 whoa. Shawty gon' give me your lo, 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 oh, 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 oh. As I reach my house, I see me got a small wall. As me I wake up, now she did my mind don't walk. Day one, day two, one of you folk go was. Now so me I go down, see me willing go up. As I start to the tell her, you know my heart it is. Baby girl, if you leave me, I don't go love again. Because you get many girls we put my heart for pain. Baby, you feel my pain. Baby,
Keith Vaz on Talking Points. Leica.
My closing catchphrase is one that I borrowed from the first woman speaker of the House of Commons, who sadly passed away this week, Betty Boothroyd. Unfortunately, therefore, it's time's up for this week. I hope you enjoyed today's very special programme. My thanks to the great Manisha Koralia for joining us today and for the little hint she gave about her future career. Special thanks to my researcher, Shudula, my producer, Rima, and my editor, Adam, for looking after us for 150 editions. Indeed, thanks to all those who've been involved in the programme for the last 150 editions. Let's look forward to the next 150. To end today's programme, we'll be listening to Desi Girl, and it's dedicated to all the Desi girls who are listening to this programme today. Please stay tuned for another Desi Girl, the wonderful Sheena, who follows the news on Leica Radio, Britain's greatest Asian radio station. This has been Talking Points on Leica Radio with Keith Vaz, broadcasting from London. I hope you have a great Sunday.
My Desi girl, my Desi girl, 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 girl.